Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of West Life. I'm super honored and grateful to have you with me. Today, we are heading back to the Philippines. And this is going to be a great one. We're starting in Crosse, Wisconsin. We're heading to Chicago, and this time is going to be a little different because instead of making tons of stops and layovers and just having a lengthy old trip, I'm going to show you how to get from Crosse, Wisconsin to the Philippines as fast, efficient, and as the most affordable you can possibly manage. So we're at the train station right now. We're waiting for the train. So let's go in the building and let's get ready to take this adventure. Looks like we beat everybody here. And pretty much nobody is here. The train is about 15 minutes behind schedule. It's supposed to be here at 2:17, and the guy said that they're gonna be here around 2:30. So the train is a wonderful way to travel. It's pretty affordable. This train here going to Chicago from La Crosse costs about $29, and it's a smooth, easy ride. I love taking the train. It's way better than driving and then paying for parking. So in my opinion, I think that it is the most affordable way. This luggage loaded. Here, I'll grab that other one. No problem. No problem. So usually on the train, you jump in, just stuff your luggages right under here. There's usually plenty of room. All right, well, that's fast and easy service. Everybody is usually pretty helpful. They'll help you throw your stuff on and then take you to your seats. So actually, I don't know where our guy went though, so now we need to find our own seats. Oh, there he is.
First car, there should be plenty of seats for you guys.
Okay, and just seat anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome aboard everyone joining us here at La Crosse.
All right, well, this is kind of interesting because I've never been on this particular train line before. This is new. This has been a new train line in the last year since I've been like traveling on the train and taking longer adventures and stuff. But they don't actually have designated seats, and it's much more of a packed train because it's a train that runs from Minneapolis to Chicago and then from Chicago back to Minneapolis, and it runs every single day. So that used to not be available. So I guess it's a smaller train. Unfortunately, it's a little more packed, so me and my wife are not actually even able to sit together, which I don't love. But either way, kind of gotta just, you know, roll with the punches. And what else was I gonna say? There's no scenic view cart so far that I can find, which is really disappointing because I love sitting in that scenic view cart, just sipping on some tea and looking at a beautiful view and just relaxing. But either way, I'm gonna keep exploring this train and I'll keep you posted. Well, I have yet to find a cafe or the scenic route. Look at in here. This is actually like scary. What is that? That looks like a scary dungeon room. I have no idea what that is. They should put some seats in there and then there'd be more seats available. But anyways, we just got some dinky bathrooms around here. Let's just see if this is available. Okay, hello. Cha-cha-cha. All right. And And then we just got like a little lounge, which I kind of like actually. I should just take this, and this will be my room, have my wife come down here, and we'll just relax in this just lovely Amtrak lounge. Wow. Okay, and then this, just a little bathroom. Nothing spectacular. So I do actually have a Amtrak, or a traveling on the Amtrak train video from a couple other of my travels, where it does actually show like a full train, the scenic route, the cafe. It just shows everything that the Amtrak usually has to offer. Like I said, I have not rode this actual line yet. So anyways, let's keep cruising. All right, well, I did some exploring. I went up and down and back and forth and all around the train, and I ended up finding some seats on a lower level in the back of the back train. So we got a whole pretty much cart, just ourselves and just a couple other people, but we're able to sit together and just sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next few hours till we get to Chicago. Always nice when you can find a nice little cozy spot, be together with whom you're traveling with, and finally just relax and rest a little bit. Well, we just arrived to Glenview, which is just a suburb of Chicago, I believe, and it's just a little closer to the airport. So we're gonna order an Uber and we're gonna head straight to O'Hare because we're flying out at 12, and it is about roughly 7 o'clock. All these luggages. At least we're packed a lot lighter than we were last time. Gotta jump these tracks here and just head over to that station. Alright, the Uber's here, so we're gonna throw our luggage in there. We're heading to the airport. Yep, we got a 4 total.
Take the big one first.
All right, let's go. Even a Lexus. Alright, well, we made it to the airport. That Uber ride cost us about $39, just roughly $45 with the tip, so not terrible. We made it to O'Hare. It's pretty busy as usual, so we're gonna head in, we're gonna get checked in, and we'll just check in with you in a little bit. We'll just give you a little shot of this airport out here. And we'll see you in a little bit. So we're at the O'Hare airport. We got our bags checked in, ran into a little bit of trouble because I actually just have a one-way ticket for the first time ever. I'm trying this. I just booked a one-way ticket because I'm not for sure when I'm coming back, but because of that, they gave me a really hard time, and they were like, "Sir, you need to have a return flight or you cannot get on this flight." And I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, so I talked to a supervisor and she was just like, "You don't have your marriage certificate here with you." And actually I do. So I was just like, "Watcha! Here you go." And she was like, "Oh my God, he actually does have it." So they cleared me. I'm good to leave the country without my return flight yet. Let's just hope that I don't run into any other issues with that down the line just a little bit. So we're at O'Hare. We got through TSA, which is kind of a getting to be a little bit of a pain. You know, I'm not here to complain, but I'm just here to be truthful and honest. Every time I travel, it becomes more hectic, and each country that you go into is different. So anyways, just always keep that stuff in mind. So we left Crosse today earlier at around 2:30, and we, you know, took the train, got to Chicago, took our Uber, got to the airport, and so now it is about 10 o'clock. Our flight is at 12:30. Whew, sorry for that noise. About 12:30, so we got another 2 hours before we're gonna be heading to Taiwan. So I want to go back to the plane. So basically we spent $29 on that train ticket, and then I spent $39 on the Uber, excuse me. And now I got a one-way ticket going to Taiwan on EVA Air, which EVA Air is actually a really good Asian airline that if you plan just ahead just a little bit, you can get better deals. And so I had a one-way ticket planned about a month or two in advance, and it's about $700. So a round trip ticket at that time would have been about $1,300, which isn't fantastic, but in today's world, with everything just getting more expensive like every single day, it's not terrible. So anyways, I've made it here on quite the budget, and we're just waiting at the airport. We're gonna be boarding around probably 11:30 or so. All right, so going through all that stuff got me a little shaken up, and I was just like, oh my God, am I gonna have to try to book another flight and then cancel it later? And it was just a big old mess. But anyways, we got that taken care of. We're gonna keep moving forward. I thank you guys so much for being with me. I'm definitely dying down quite a bit now. I hardly slept last night. Taking a huge wild adventure like this, it's like, oh my God, how can you sleep? Because you got so many, you know, T's to cross and I's to dot. It's just like way overwhelming, but I'll tell you what, things are going fairly smooth. The weather is just awful. It's just gloomy and cloudy, and honestly my brain feels gloomy and cloudy just because of it. And I cannot wait to get to a warmer climate, warmer environment, and just be in sticky, nasty heat. I just actually love it, and then just soak up some sun. It's gonna be so amazing. So this is gonna be worth it. So let's just keep moving. We're gonna get on this plane here in a couple hours, and we're gonna head to Taiwan, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'll see you guys when we're boarding. Thank you so much. All right, well, real quick, since we're waiting, I'm just gonna show you guys a few tricks that I got up my sleeve. Basically, the only reason I'm even able to even function right now because of lack of sleep and heavy stress levels due to all this traveling. So basically, the last time I was on a plane landing in Hawaii, I ate some plane food on the way there. I ended up getting terrible food poisoning. I literally landed in Hawaii. I was only there for a layover for like a day and a half, and I sat in it, just laid miserable, dying in a hotel room like the entire time. So I hardly got to enjoy anything. Anyways, plain food is absolutely garbage, and diet is absolutely key, especially when you're not getting much rest. So anyways, right here I got some good quality nuts. This is what I'm bringing on the plane with me, and this is the only thing I'm eating. So I got lots of caffeine, just loaded with caffeine. I got some sardines, some super wild caught organic sardines. I can't even believe they're letting me bring these on the plane, which is just fantastic. Then we got some organic oats. So that is all I'm gonna eat until I get to the Philippines. I guarantee that I'm not touching any plane food, nothing on the plane other than water and tea. So just a couple other things that I want to show you really quick are just some of the 3 most amazing supplements I've ever taken in my life. I'm telling you, it's because of all these things why I have just the energy that I do, which is almost ridiculous, and sometimes it's even a little too much for me to handle. Anyways, we got Optimal Human right here. This is the best superfood green I've ever been able to find in my life. I've only actually been taking this stuff for about I don't know, 7 days, and wow, it keeps me wired, keeps me focused, keeps me clear, even though I'm kind of all over the place sometimes. But again, that has to do with lack of rest and just lack of certain things. So this definitely helps. It's amazing. Then we got some ultimate sea moss. This is organic Irish sea moss. Oh my god, this stuff is just incredible. Some of the best stuff I've ever taken for focus, mental clarity, energy. That's super high in iodine. And then we got some Shilajit, something that a lot of people don't know much about. I don't even know that much about it, but I know a little bit. I know that it works, and I know that this right here is amazing quality. It's so good. Oh my god, Shilajit complex. It's just filled with peptides and just all kinds of different things that really keep somebody firing on all cylinders. So anyways, this is just a few tricks that I have learned through my travels, and I always just get so tired and exhausted that I need something to like get me through it instead of just being a straight pile of garbage, or I'll end up getting myself into trouble, or just being in a terrible mood, or just having something ruin my entire trip. So anyways, I hope that these tips are helpful, and yeah, we're going to be boarding that plane in just a little bit, so thank you so much. Alright, so we're just getting ready to board. We're actually boarding right now. It's about time. It's been quite the wait, and I'm super exhausted. I'm definitely ready to get on the plane and get some rest. Next time, I think we're gonna go business. It's a Hello Kitty flight. My wife loves that. She thinks it's just adorable. It's sinking in. We're getting ready. We're boarded. We're getting ready to take off. Heading to Taiwan. Only a 16-hour flight ahead of us. So, yay. But either way, man, I'm probably more nervous than I've ever been, just because of all the stuff going on with flights. And I hate to even say it, but oh my goodness. God, I just pray for you to allow us and let us to get to Taiwan safely. Oh, please. Safe flight for me and my loved one, and just everybody on this plane. But I will say that this airline is very friendly, and these the people, Taiwanese, I think they're called, they're wonderful people, and they're just extremely hospitable and kind, and just their nature, their culture is just being very helpful, and I don't know, it makes me feel more calm when I'm traveling. So I thank you guys very much. I appreciate EVA Airlines. So we're gonna just keep getting ready. Not much to see out here because it's just rainy and disgusting weather. Apologies for the background music. We're getting ready to go, or background noise. And it's dark outside anyway, but either way, this is all about the adventure and the journey. So we're doing it. We're gonna be taking off here very shortly. So it's mid-flight, and I'm just gotta get up. You gotta get up. You gotta move around. You gotta do as much stuff as you can to keep the blood flowing. So I'm constantly doing squats, all kinds of different things on the plane. Just be super mindful of everybody, but I gotta do some stretches and exercises. I'm not the only one who's getting up and moving around. You gotta keep that blood blood circulating. It's so important. And it just feels so good. Alright, so I'll probably take a little snoozer, take a little nap. So far the flight has been pretty smooth, pretty good. A little rocky over the main waters, but yeah, wow, this is a long one, so I'll be looking real forward to landing in Taiwan. We'll see in a little bit. Alright, well, finally getting a little bit of daylight, and we got 32 minutes left. Oh yeah, check this out. Later, and we're landed, wheels on the ground, safe and sound. Wow. Bye-bye now. Alright, well, we made it. It does look like it is pretty rainy out there, but I know that this is a pretty warm tropical area, so it's better warm and rainy than cold.
Bye, thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
First class. It's alright. Yeah, wow, it's pouring out there right now. So we're just gonna get transferred and get settled. And then I know that there is a free shower over here somewhere. I've been to this airport before. I've been to Taiwan, I think, twice before. So I'm definitely gonna go find a shower and get showered up. And boy, am I looking forward to that. So too bad that it's rainy, but we can't even get outside here anyway, so not a huge deal either way. I'll be curious what it's like in Manila, because that's our next stop. So I'll just check in a little bit. Alright, well, we're in Taiwan. I was looking for a free shower that I found a couple years ago when I was at this airport. I've been here a couple times before, and but it turns out that I was in a different terminal that is completely closed. So there's free showers at Terminal 3, but we are at Terminal 1. So if you're in Terminal 1 in Taipei in Taiwan and you want to use a shower, you just go to the VIP lounge, and it'll cost you anywhere from $16 to $20 per person for a shower, and that's the best way to get showered up. But we found a shower, got super clean and fresh, and feeling really good, but extremely tired from this very lengthy travel. So we landed about an hour and a half ago. It is almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to be boarding at 8:30 a.m. and we're going to be heading to Manila in the Philippines. So stay tuned now. So we just got some nice seating areas around here, stores all over. It's just a basic airport. All these airports are pretty similar. Singapore's airport was pretty sick, but this is just pretty basic. I mean, just food courts, coffee shops, you know, different places to get drinks and stuff, different kinds of lounges, VIP lounges, all very basic stuff. It feels like we're in China. That's like what it feels like, actually. All right, so now we're just boarding the last flight from Taiwan to Manila, and then we will be in the Philippines. And this flight should be roughly about 2 to 3 hours, about a flight from Wisconsin down to Florida in the U.S. Hello. Hello. Yep. Thank you. Alright, well, my mistake. This connecting flight to Manila is about 1 hour and 50 minutes, and we're taking off in just seconds here. This is pretty interesting. We are about to land in just like 5 minutes, but there's heavy air traffic below, so we're just taking like a tour through the clouds right now, just like creeping, floating through the sky, just at extremely slow, you know, slow paces. It's crazy. It's like we're just stopped right in the air. Oh my god, that's spooky. It's like the turbulence is just insane, and we're just still just floating through the sky just wildly. Ooh, wow. I've just never experienced turbulence like this before. It's like scary, but it just makes you feel like your whole everything's just going oh my goodness. Ooh. Wow. That's not even being dramatic. It's heavy. Heavy turbulence. But we got a good shot. Look of Manila here. Alright. Let's get this dang plane on the ground. Like dramatic. That's crazy, honestly. I've never experienced something like that, and that's like everybody's like freaked out, but it's crazy weather. It's really busy. Wow, that was maybe that's common, but I have not experienced that before. Thank God we're on the ground. Wow. All right. Let's get off this plane. God. Wow, what a landing that was. Oh man, immediately, I just feel the heat just blow me away. Alright, well, we're gonna head to immigration, customs area. Hopefully they don't give me too much of a hard time about just having that one-way ticket. I really hope so, but I should have all the paperwork and everything that I need. So we'll get through there, we'll exchange some money, make sure we got all the documents that we need, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. Man, that heat feels good. It is sticky. All right, well, we got everything we need. I actually did not have an issue at all going through customs. I had my paperwork, my marriage certificate, I had what I needed, and they just stamped my passport and said you're free to go, which is awesome. So now I just need to exchange a little bit of money, but luckily I still have like some pesos from the last year that I was here. So either way, I've got, you know, a few thousand pesos. That's gonna get me as far as I pretty much need to go. And so this time I'm doing things a little bit different. I usually get a taxi and go to the bus station and then have to wait for a bus and then take a bus all the way up northern Luzon to La Union. But this time I don't have to do that. It usually takes like anywhere from 5 to 8 hours, and by then I'm so exhausted, like it's just too much. So I actually got really hooked up with some good connections the last time I was here, and I actually we've got our own driver and our own vehicle, so we're gonna go outside. They're waiting for us. We're gonna jump in the van and we're gonna start heading north almost immediately. I think we're gonna pick up a family friend of ours, but either way, we got our own transportation and we're just doing it this time. So can't wait to get out of this airport and just to get out in that heat. It doesn't look too sunny out there right now, but in the Philippines, all you gotta do is just wait a few minutes and that sun will be shining. So let's keep on rolling. All right, let's get out of here. How are you doing? All right, so we just got to scan our e-travel things. All right, so this is going to be hers. And then...
Your e-travel, please. Prepare for scanning.
And then this should be...
Thank you. Good to go.
Thank you, sir. All right, now we just gotta find our driver and vehicle. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, that looks like it's it. These good guys are gonna pick us up and take us where we're going. So thank God for them, and thank God we made it safely. Woo. All right. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better than taking a taxi and a bus. Thank you guys so much for picking us up. It's a little cloudy still, but the sun's trying to peek up and it is warm. Wow, it feels so good. Ooh, nothing like traffic in Manila. Alright, well, we're gonna take care of just a couple things and gather ourselves, and we'll be back in just a little while. Alright, well, we made it, and if you think about it, we made pretty good time. I mean, from Chicago to Manila, we literally made it here in about 24 hours. So we really did make it fast, efficient, and on quite a budget. I mean, it's literally, I think, probably spent like roughly $800 to go from Crosse, Wisconsin to Manila in the Philippines. So that's pretty wild. That's just a one-way, but still, I mean, that's pretty good. I know I would not want to drive over here, but really what you could do is if you went to the airport in Manila, you could take a taxi and go, you know, that probably cost anywhere from $5 or $10. You could go to the Partas bus station, and you could get a bus going pretty much anywhere in this country. I mean, really, the last time we took the bus, I think it was like $10 roughly, but you know, things are with inflation, things are getting a little more expensive. You could probably spend $20 to $30 and have it take you anywhere you want to go in this country, seriously. And you know, just keep in mind that when you get into Manila, this is a busy, huge place. I mean, sometimes it could take 5 hours to get out of the city, but usually, you know, it might take 3, and then if you got a driver, or if traffic isn't so bad, it might take, you know, 2.5 roughly, but it always takes a little bit of time, so keep that in mind. I am just so exhausted. I might have to close this video out a little early, but we'll just see how things go here. We're still just making our way through Manila. This has been quite the experience. It always is, but every time I come, I learn more and more, and I'm really just, you know, grateful for the experience. Everybody that I've crossed paths with this entire time, people have been good. You know, we all kind of have looked out for each other. We've been kind to each other, and really, I think that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about that adventure. So I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time over here. I'll be doing all kinds of different things. I'll be making many more videos. So I just want to thank everybody for joining me on this one. It really has been something. So thank you so much. Salamat. Alright, well, I think we're gonna close it out. We're in Manila and we're getting ready to head northern, up towards northern Luzon. Wow, the sun is just cooking. It's about 95 degrees out. This is absolutely wonderful. And hey, I just really want to thank you guys so much. It means the world to me to have you with me. So yeah, we're just kind of in the road, but either way, thank you so much. I hope you learned something. I know I definitely did. Just definitely keep following my channel, like, subscribe, share. I definitely appreciate it all. And as always, keep coming with me on West Live. Salamat. Thank you so much.